Well, hello folks, how is everyone today? I thought I would show you my snow leopard. Yes, indeedy, my snow leopard. I found this piece of glass at an antique auction. I bid against a young lad who only had so much money, and then I outbid him by $5. This piece of glass was actually a tabletop for an antique food cart. Would lift it up for a tea service, and you'd lift it up and you'd carry the tea service on the glass. It's double thickness, and I thought it would work perfectly for my next art of Indian ink and acrylics. So I brought it home, and I wanted to do the snow leopard. I've always been fascinated with this breed, and they come from northern Asia, southern Asia, the Himalayas. So I got busy and I drew out the snow leopard with the Indian ink on the glass, and then I used a sponge with a little bit of white acrylic around the ears. This was an owl I thought I would work on, and I colored this one in. I didn't color in the snow leopard because I liked it the way it was. So I colored this one in. And I really like this little owl. And the eyes do follow you if you're wondering. Now this particular painting that I did, just before leaving Panama City, Florida, to move to Canada. Yes, folks, you heard me right. From Panama City, Florida, in the early 80s, 81 to be exact. This is the way it looked when I left. Doesn't look like that now. It has high-rise motels and everything there. But I wanted to remember, not that I would forget, but my time spent watching the pelicans, fishing for their breakfast or their lunch, or getting on the skiff with my grandpa, going out crabbing or fishing or floundering at night with the lights. And it was just such joy on the Gulf of Mexico. I really enjoyed growing up there because that's where I grew up. I was a little sad when I got started with this painting, so there's a tear or two actually in with the acrylic paints to begin with. I was sad to leave it behind, but excited for my future, that I would be moving to Canada, married a Canadian Air Force gentleman, and moved up here to Canada. But my heart always goes back to the Gulf of Mexico, swimming with the dolphins, skiing, going to the beach with my best girlfriend. We used to bike about 10 or 12 miles to get to the beach. Yeah, back in the day you could do that. So I crafted this just out of my mind's eye. I wanted the oyster shack and the crab traps and the skiff and the pelican and the Gulf of Mexico. And I also used a 14-karat gold leaf for the back so it would shine through. Thank you so much. To be continued. See you next Saturday, folks. And thank you again for joining me. I appreciate it. Bye-bye now.